Dr. Jeff Nichol. Here's a question from a cat owner, and I think a very good one. Zorro is a 7-year-old only cat in the house. I try to play chase or stalking once a day, but we're close to 80 now. We think he's mostly bored. Would he tolerate and enjoy a kitten or a cat, or are we just asking for trouble? This is a really smart question because so often people have a cat in the home and they assume that their cat loves cats as much as they do. And in fact, they inject another cat suddenly into the home and their cat freaks out when it sees the foreigner come in, and they immediately, both cats have a hostility-based aversion to the sight of one another. Horrible cat fights ensue, and then we've got to unravel that disaster. The smart bet for these older folks is, number one, they're doing the right thing by keeping their cat active by playing. And so, getting more enrichment in the home, like child's fishing pole with a little furry mouse at the end, and you cast it across the room, jerk it up and down, let the cat get excited about it. Interactive toys like that, laser pointer on the wall, those kinds of things, very useful. But adding another cat isn't necessarily a bad idea. I would suggest to these folks that they start with a kitten or a young adult cat, but make the introductions really carefully and cautiously. So what they should do is, before these cats ever see each other, is feed them on either side of a door, play, one person on one side with one kitty, the other on the other. And so these cats, knowing that the other one is nearby, start to associate great things and fun with the other cat being nearby. And so ultimately, with enough repetition, then they start to gap the door apart maybe an inch or so the cats can see just a little bit of each other's body, and they continue to have a wonderful time, and they have specific sessions that they can repeat multiple times a day. Otherwise, these cats are not together. And then finally they gap that door a little bit more with a wire, for example, and the cats can see a little bit more of each other, and they repeat having fun. Finally, they make a very gradual introduction. The whole point is that if I'm one cat and I see the other one, I'm ready for good things to happen. This is a slow, tedious process, and not everybody has the time. No shortcuts are allowed because disaster could be right there. I'm Dr. Jeff Nichol, and me and Tony here thank you for watching.